Nora hightailed it to the attic. When she burst into the room, Rebel was in the corner on one knee with his back to her. The floorboards announced her return as she strolled over to him. "Have you seen this?" he asked, not looking at her. "How'd you know it was me?" He kinked his head to peer at her. "You walk lightly, and your scent." "I smell?" He snickered. "Must be your perfume. You smell good." "I'm not wearing perfume. Maybe it's my shampoo." She pinched a skein of hair and brought it to her nose and whiffed. "Look at this." His finger traced something on the floor. "It's a grooved striation." Nora knelt, her shoulder touching his. A musky, manly scent emanated from him, and she could feel his heat. "What do you think it means?" "We can look it up on the internet. It probably means nothing. Some kids chipping into the wood and painting it red. It's not magic markers. Too dense." "Let me grab the flashlight." She rose and went toward the door where she'd left a spare light. Her sneaker toe connected with a raised floorboard, tripping her. Performing an inelegant hop and stumble before righting herself, she recognized it. The splintered board where she'd unearthed the journal. Rebel was at her side in an instant. "Are you okay?" "Yeah, I forgot. I need to fix that." He lowered and easily removed the board. "This looks like a good place to hide things." "What makes you say that?" He'd guessed correctly. "Get that flashlight." He knelt on all fours and cocked his head, attempting to see into the prolonged and dark aperture. "These old houses hold lots of secrets. People used to hide things beneath the boards for safekeeping." She retrieved the light, but knew he wouldn't find anything, since she'd already taken the treasure. Handing him the flashlight, she said, "Watch for spiders." "Thanks for the warning." Sugary sarcasm slipped into his voice as he lowered again to the boards. Cobwebs shone like silky threads as he scooped his hand and then his arm into the gap to knock around. "You have to look under the wooden planks." "Nothing, right?" Nora said confidently. "Wrong." Rebel removed his arm from the niche and again lowered to balance on his chest. He then was able to stuff his whole arm up to his shoulder under the floorboard, thumping around as his knuckles connected with the wood. Nora wanted to tell him to give it up, that there was nothing there. She thought for sure he was going to get stuck. Or worse, what if crawly things started nibbling on his fingers? She winced. He pulled his arm out and crouched backward on the heels of his feet. Dwindling sunlight flowing from a solitary window glinted off a polished blade. "A dagger,"